It is the 31st day in 2024. Congratulations and Happy New Year in advance. My name is Ogochkuka Ona. You're welcome to Nationwide. About 20,000 people have so far benefited from the 2024 Renewed Hope Transport Palliatives ongoing across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Beneficiaries have acknowledged the gesture as a noble one that should last beyond January 5th, 2025. Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara reports.
From the eve of Christmas to the eve of the new Gregorian calendar year 2025, the Igue Square in the nation's capital has temporarily provided space for the movement of people to other parts of the country. Records of the officials from the Ministry of Transportation show that, like in similar locations across the country, here, more than 150 passengers enjoy the 50% reduction in road transportation daily.
70,000 from here to Imo State, but getting this amount, 17.5, is a relief, a very big relief. Now I'm a family, we can travel.
So I even changed my travel to send money to my family than to travel. But when I hear about this information that they are carrying Lagos 15,000 in Igue Square and government is doing something, I thought is fake already. But when I came yesterday and I see it's not fake, it's original.
I was actually thinking of 100 plus before, but now that the thing is 15,000 naira, in fact,
the vehicle are brand new. You can see there is still leather inside them. So at least I think the road will be a good one to move on the road.
I'm to Onitsha. I'm engineer. Now work they carry me go there.
It is beneficial because people are traveling to various destinations.
Actually, I wanted to get to Imo or direct. We didn't see Imo box and I decided to enter this one.
But when I heard about this place, this program that Mr. President put for us, so I was so glad. And I say thank you, sir.
As the ride continues, there is also a growing demand from the citizens who want the continuation of this gesture to enable them to sustain their ride on the glory of the government of renewed hope.
We will look at the possibilities. But like I said, the approval the president gave to us is between to end on 5th of January. So we will not be able to say that, but as the minister, he will have a say in the matter. And I'm sure being a very generous minister, he will look at the plight of Nigeria because this program is actually to give support to Nigerians.
The Renewed Hope Transport Palliative is responding to the urgent needs of the people and providing hope on the policies of the government. In Abuja, Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara, NTA News.
And as well, the federal government has donated relief materials to 300 vulnerable women in parts of Nasarawa State under the Renewed Hope Family Support Program. Minister of Women Affairs Iman Suleiman Ibrahim said the palliatives are to improve livelihood of the downtrodden in the society. Ali Tijani reports.
Vulnerable women, including the aged from Kefi, Kokona and Akwanga local government areas, benefit from the palliative. An aged woman whose husband is incapacitated says the palliative came handy to cushion the prevailing economic challenges as she commends federal government for the support.
My husband is a paralyzed man. Military, he retired from the police force. He paralyzed. He have he have stroke. This food, he helped me a lot because of New Year and Christmas. My children don't have anything. We don't have anything. But this minister that he gives us this food, may God reward him, reward her abundantly.
Nasarawa State Commissioner for Women Affairs distributes the food items to the 300 vulnerable women on behalf of Minister of Women Affairs. The minister says the palliative is part of the social safety net developed by the Ministry of Women Affairs to support women and lift them out of poverty.
We commend the Honorable Minister for this initiative, and we also thank Mr. President at ensuring that no one is left behind.
The support for the vulnerable women is expected to be extended to other parts of the country. In Lafia, Aliu Tijani, NTA News.
Yes, you're right. Similarly, Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has disbursed $2 million to farmers across 21 local government areas of the state. Jonathan Omajali reports that 80 communities are benefiting from the scheme, funded in collaboration with the World Bank's Agro-Climate Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes Project, ACRISAL.
It's time to serve them with the fear of God. We have time to protect and project their interests.
The fight against food insecurity has remained a top priority for the governor of Kogi State. For the second time in 2024, actions are backing up promises as more farmers benefit from the Community Revolving Fund, an interest-free loan designed to support those communities in Kogi State. A total of 80 communities, comprising 2,321 beneficiaries, were included in this phase of the scheme, with each community receiving the sum of $25,000. The governor's message to the beneficiaries is clear: produce more food for Kogi State and Nigeria.
The Community Revolving Fund is a revolving fund meant to support continuous agricultural development. Misuse will not be tolerated.
The initiative is a collaboration between the Nigerian government and the World Bank's Agro-Climatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes project. The first phase of the program took place in June this year.
That was about the same time our food security conscious governor flagged off the wet season farming in the state, where hundreds of tractors were procured and farm implements were given to farmers to boost mechanized farming, thereby increasing food yield and boost agricultural productivity in the state.
We will use it to boost food production in Kogi State.
With continued investments in agriculture, this latest effort is expected to play a critical role in addressing food insecurity and supporting the nation's efforts to avert food crisis. In Lokoja, Jonathan Omajali, NTA News.
And still talking agriculture, with the adoption of tight agricultural policies and attractive incentives to explore the business aspect of food production, Nigeria is capable of achieving sustainable food sufficiency. Wife of the state's Lagos State Governor, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, stated this during the presentation of winners who emerged at the recently concluded Every Home a Garden initiative in Lagos. Joy Ken Abakboya reports.
Several months, 152 first-time female farmers drawn from the 5 Ibile divisions of Lagos State cultivated and harvested vegetables and other crops as they competed in the Every Home a Garden national competition, an initiative of the First Lady of Nigeria, Oluremi Tinubu.
Don't just wait for others to farm to grow these crops for you to consume. You also have to come on board, do something in your own little corner.
Being meticulous about how I planted, from the planting, transplanting, I took them through all the stages, and then I had multiple crops, and everything, to the glory of God, grew nicely.
Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, who presented checks to the winners, says the efforts of the female farmers is a testament that with determination, Nigeria can attain self-sufficiency in food production.
To you all, and I encourage you to sustain the home gardening passion. Learn, unlearn, relearn. Please be the trainer, train the trainer. Encourage more women out there that you can grow these things.
I enjoy the winners and consolation prize recipients to continuously practice smart farming.
Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems urged the female farmers to sustain the initiative, which she says will ensure food security in every home.
This 2025, you will be part of those who will be supplying our food hubs and selling to our consumers. 4
other winners in the Lagos division smiled home with 500,000 naira each, with more than 100 others rewarded with consolation cash gifts of 100,000 naira each. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abakboya, NTA News.
And now to other matters, the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NEC, has issued additional order to the electricity distribution companies to ensure compliance with the key performance indicators. These include accountability by the management of the distribution companies increased operational performance, improved energy delivery to customers, and customer satisfaction. Also, NEC reviews penalty for default in energy offtake from 1 month to 2 months per quarter, as failure to offtake up to 95% of available nominated energy in 2 out of the 3 months per quarter will attract a downward adjustment of the distribution company's administrative operational expenditure by 5% for the next quarter. Timeline to comply with compliance resolution through NEC contact centers and NEC headquarters has been reviewed from 2 months compliance target by the distribution companies, as NEC now expects 75% resolution rate for all complaints within a quarter. NEC mandates all the distribution companies to comply with the additional order. Ogun State has joined the League of States in the country that have created their electricity markets, bringing the number to 9 states. This follows order by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NEX, transferring regulatory oversight of the electricity market in Ogun State to the State Electricity Regulatory Commission, having delivered a formal notification of its process and request to the Commission. By this development, a coal electricity distribution company, Ikeja Electric PLC, and Ibadan Electricity Distribution are to incorporate subsidiaries to assume responsibilities for intrastate supply and distribution of electricity in Ogun State. All processes of incorporation are to be completed within 60 days from 24th December 2024. NEC says all transfers envisaged by this order shall be completed by 23rd June 2025. The year 2025 has arrived in New Zealand and Australia. In Auckland, New Zealand's largest city, thousands gathered in the city centre and climbed the volcanic hills for an excellent vantage point to enjoy the New Year's fireworks display. In Australia, reports indicate that over 1 million people watched the traditional fireworks in Sydney. Other countries celebrating the New Year early include Japan, China, and various other Asian nations. The world, and indeed Nigerians, have been in celebration mood for about a week since the Christian faithful commemorated the birth of Jesus Christ. But they are not in it alone, as one common trend Nigerians share during festivities is celebrating together, irrespective of ideological or religious differences. Deborah Gazashi Micah in this report speaks to our cross of Abuja residents who have continued to visit shopping centers in the territory to unwind.
Festive holidays, of course, are for everyone. With the holiday mood activated, many take advantage of the opportunities provided to sit out and celebrate Christmas with friends.
It's really beautiful, and it's at a time like this when we don't really flow with the situation in this country. When you come across things like this, you want to at least be part of it, to enjoy themselves.
At some shopping malls in Abuja city center, some play games, while others choose entertainment corners. Some social joints recorded an unprecedented crowd as FCT residents were out to have a feel of Christmas outside their immediate environments.
Surroundings is entertaining, and we just came out from the main mall to get one of these, and so that we'll have a fresh air here.
I'm here to celebrate Christ with our friends and the loved ones.
Jesus Christ, so there is joy everywhere. So we came here at least to feel the atmosphere and to celebrate with everyone who is celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ.
Indeed, the atmosphere was a true expression of the relaxation season as families were spotted at different points, refreshing in Abuja. Deborah Gazaji Micah, NTA News.
And Informal Jinta is standing by in the city of Abuja to give us more highlights on the festive mood of residents still visit the malls as they are expected to usher in a new year. So Informal, you are on the other side of the news today. So what is the mood at your end at this time? All right, we'll re-establish contact with the former when we get the right signal. Okay, the news continues in Lagos now. Adiola is standing by. Hello, Adiola.
Thank you, Ogochikuka. Compliments of the season. As Lagos residents prepare to welcome the new year, many are tying up loose ends for the year 2024, hoping that the day brings in joy and privileges.
We're sorry we lost signal there. Okay, we'll take a break now. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
Year draws to a close. We would like to express our sincere gratitude for your continued support. From breaking news to heartwarming stories, we are committed to bringing you credible content and delivering captivating programs that keep you glued to your screens. Our team is committed to providing exceptional service to delight our clients. We say thank you to those who have supported us through the year, from government agencies to corporate clients, political parties, religious bodies, and, most importantly, our viewers. As we welcome the new year, we look ahead with a promise to bring you the best in broadcasting as we continue this journey with you. Season's greetings from all of us at NTA.
Niger's allegation of Nigeria's co-sponsoring with France to destabilize the country. Imagination or real? Find out the true perspectives from informed minds and experts on NTA Tuesday Live, coming up on the 31st December 2024. NTA Tuesday Live, every week at 10:30 p.m. It promises to be inclusive and educative. Join us.
They swore an oath to serve our fatherland and defend the people. They traded their freedom, comfortable homes and mortgaged their lives on the battleground for our unity and peaceful living. These are the great, loyal and committed Nigerian armed forces who risked their lives courageously to safeguard our borders. But in the line of duty, many never returned. Nigerians, arise, let's celebrate our fallen heroes. Put on the remembrance emblem to support the incapacitated and families of our fallen heroes.
Thank you for your patriotic commitment to Nigerian unity, stability and progress.
Parastatals, religious and corporate bodies to donate generously to the Emblem Appeal Launch. Send your donations to these accounts. Account name, Emblem Appeal Launch. Account number 393-200-7526. EcoBank Nigeria PL.
Hey Nigeria, ready to breathe cleaner air and save money? Let's talk about gas. Ride with CNG, the smart, cost-effective choice. Fill up for less and travel further. Save money, save the planet. Switch to LPG for cooking. It's cleaner, healthier, and better for environment. Say goodbye to smoke and eye problems. Do you know Nigeria is a gas nation ranked 9th globally with over 209 trillion cubic feet of gas reserve? Gas isn't just for cooking and driving. It powers industries too. Cleaner, cheaper, and more efficient. And the best part, conversion centers are popping up everywhere. It's never been easier to switch to gas. Join the cleaner energy revolution. Choose LPG for cooking and CNG for your vehicles. Clean energy for brighter future. This message is brought to you by the Office of the Honorable Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Gas, supported by the Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA.
This Saturday, Crystal Palace.
It's Ete! Mateta, step over has got him away from Greaves. Oh, what a finish.
Chelsea.
Okay, Palmer, Jackson, 1-0.
Chelsea, and Jackson squares it.
Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. Live on Sporting TV. 40Bet sponsors coverage of the English Premier League.
All right, let's re-establish contact with the former Ojinta, who is standing by in a corner in the city of Abuja to give us more highlights on the festive mood of residents who are still visiting the malls as they are expected to usher in a new year. So, Informer, I was saying that you are on the other side of the news today. So, the mood at your end now.
Well, Ogo, thank you for, rejoining me. I'm actually at one of a popular shopping mall here in the FCT. And we all know that the festive season is indeed a special time, and shopping malls have become an integral part of the celebration. Now, the latest trend for residents of the FCT is to visit shopping malls during this season. Many of them say they are not ready for the stress in the conventional or traditional markets, which is usually crowded with limited parking spaces. Though they acknowledge that it is cheaper, at the conventional market, but they still prefer shopping malls. Well, it is the New Year Eve, and I can tell you that the shopping malls are already playing host to shoppers and fun seekers, and they begin to establish, some shopping spots, some recreational parks. The parking lot is already full. People are inside, and some residents also told me that shopping malls have become their preferred destination, as they offer a blend of convenience, comfort, entertainment, and all that. But some of them actually come here to, window shop. Some come to just for sightseeing, take pictures, and go. And it's just all about the celebration. We have somebody who just came to shop, and he will talk to us why he prefers, to come to a shopping mall rather than the conventional market. Good evening, sir.
Thank you. How are you?
All right, you are here to shop for the new year, I guess.
Well, I'm here to. There's a premiering of a movie by AY called The Waiters. So the Waiter. So I'm here to see the movie.
Okay.
And for me, this is. It's serene, quiet. It's not rowdy. So it's an exclusive reserve for people who like to relax in a very serene environment, that's all.
Okay, and you shop as well?
Yes, well, it's a shop, why not? If I want to shop, I have choices, I have places I can go and shop.
Okay.
This is just one of the places, but there are other places that I can shop, so not busy.
Between the conventional markets and shopping malls, which do you prefer?
Okay. It depends on what you're looking for. If you want food items, you go to the market, you understand. But if you want groceries and groceries that are made with some consciousness of hygiene, you can come to a place like this. You know that, it's an exclusive reserve for a certain class of persons. Do you understand? That's why I would choose it. So it depends on what you want to get for yourself.
But during this festive period, people prefer to shop at the malls. Why?
Okay, because, there are items that are sold in the mall and see in the market. So it also depends on the kind of market you're talking about, okay? If you're looking for food items at affordable prices, you go to the market. There are certain markets, you understand. We have fish market, we have fruit market, we have several markets. So a lot of people, even from the metropolis, they travel all down the way to go and get those items. But certain things, they come here.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much indeed.
My pleasure.
Well, Ogo, you can hear from one of the shoppers. He actually came to see a movie, and that is what you find in shopping malls. You have different recreational spots. You have where they play games, where all sorts, and it has become like just where fun seekers just go to have fun. I was talking to some young people, earlier on, and they said they actually come here to do what they call the opposite sex come around for what they call hookup and all that. well, that's how it's been here. Anyway, I'll go.
Thank you very much, and I hope you've taken some pictures. I can relate. All right, thank you so much, Ifoma, for that update. We'll now be heading to Benin. Anguli is our guide on Nationwide today. If you can connect to Benin, let's get Anguli.
Compliments of the season. I can say happy last day in 2024. Now to the news. As part of efforts strengthening the health sector, the majority leader of the House of Representatives and member representing our federal constituency, Professor Julius Inyowere, has donated 3 ambulances to 3 general hospitals in Owa. Victor Odion Archer reports that the legislator also inaugurated a market built for the people of Oke-Ode in our West local government area.
As part of efforts at supporting the health sector, the majority leader of House of Representatives and member representing Onwa Federal Constituency, Professor Julius Inyowere, has donated 3 ambulances to general hospitals in the constituency. The hospital which benefited from the gesture are Uzeba General Hospital, Sabongida Ora General Hospital, and Afuze General Hospital. The ambulances are with oxygen plant, wheelchairs, stretchers, and other first aid equipment needed to support patients before they are attended to.
This is just the beginning. We're going to do more to support the healthcare sector in our federal constituency, which is my primary responsibility.
Professor Julius Inyowere also disclosed that the proposed Federal Medical Center in Sabongida Ora has passed through the second reading, while the bill to establish a federal university post Afuze is awaiting the presidential assent to take off. For the representatives of the benefiting communities and medical personnel, they are happy for the gesture and commended the lawmaker.
I want to say that this is a very big asset to a hospital.
Professor Inyowere also commissioned a market built for Oke-Ode people, which is part of his campaign promises in 2019. Earlier, the majority leader held a closed-door meeting with leaders of the party in Onwa West local government area to strategize on how to unite the party. He also distributed Christmas rice for the people, with each ward getting about 300 bags of 10 kg rice. The majority leader was accompanied on the tour by Dickie Patrick Giwa and Alhaji Tanko Ilogbe and other stakeholders. In Onwa, Victor Odion Archer, NTA News.
The Oba of Benin, Ewa II, has rounded off the 2024 annual Igue festival with the Ugie, where the ceremony, which attracted Benin people within and outside the country, also had lovers of Benin tradition from near and far, including the Edo State Governor, Mondo Bello, and the Zonal Director, NTA Benin Network Center, Teni Ajayi, in attendance. Elizabeth Omoko reports.
Uge Ewa started during the reign of Oba Ewa I, about 500 years ago. It is a ceremony where sacred leaves are presented to the Benin monarch. These sacred leaves, celebrated by the people, represents good luck, prosperity, peace, and bountiful harvests.
The genesis of this Ewa ceremony stemmed from the period of Eware the First. So this Ewa leaf happens to be one of the leaves that gave him safety in the forest.
As always, Ugewa begins with a spiritual dance by the Ayobanha of Benin Kingdom, Chief John Samede Adu, who made the sacred presentation to the Oba. Next is a presentation of leaves to the Oba by the Yokwe group, led by his head chief, Iyaman Yogbi, who in turn ensured the leaves get to everyone. Receiving the leaves with all enthusiasm, the people placed it on their foreheads with hope that whatever blessings that come with the leaves would come to them.
If you know the story behind the Ewa ceremony, you know that it's to celebrate the end of the year. This is the day that we, the Edos, the Benins, celebrate most.
It's an interesting event. I've always wished to be in a place like this, but I thank God that God has given me the opportunity to be here.
I would say unique. It's different. I've never seen anything like this before.
Uge Ewa since inception. Some custodian of the rich cultural heritage say has remained untouched despite modernization. In Benin, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
That's it from Benin. Nationwide continues in Abuja with Ogo. Ogo, you must have some nostalgic feeling watching the Ugewe.
Yes, I experienced it for 7 years. I was covering the event. Thank you, Angoli. But we are not done with Benin, as we have an uplink from that end. And here, the year 2024 is a year that many Nigerians in Edo State will not forget in a hurry. This is due to the various events that shaped their perceptions about some milestone decisions towards improving governance at all levels. Elizabeth Omoko reports.
From the spillover of the 2023 general elections to the 2024 off-cycle Edo governorship election, the upheaval in the political terrain, to say the least, was tense with intrigues that led to the impeachment and subsequent decamping within the two major political parties.
For Edo State, it has been a political year. It has been a very interesting political year. And I'm sure Edo people will learn a lot. Anybody that did not learn from what has happened in Edo from 2020 and especially 2024, then will never learn anything politically.
While citizens and residents of the state bemoaned incessant cases of kidnapping and other violent crimes which affected commerce at every level, Governor Monday Okpewole, on assumption of office, promised improving the security of the state for farming and other business activities to flourish. The consistent price increase in food staples for several months affected purchasing power significantly as income and spending power dwindled. In a swift reaction, Governor Okpewole put a ban on the activities of market unions.
Let me first of all give kudos to the present government of Edo State. Some of the reforms he has backed upon, to cushion the effect of the economic crisis.
A lot happened in 2024, and we want to hope that 2025 will be better if the youths are able to come together to discuss the way forward for Nigerian youths.
From the judiciary came the swearing in of the 3 judges of the State High Court, whom the past administration declined inaugurating in May 2024, despite due recommendations by the National Judicial Council, NJC. One crucial step to ensuring that state strategic goals are achieved in the year 2025 was the presentation and signing of the 2025 appropriation bill of 675 billion naira into law.
Nigerians are good in putting policies, but the issue here is making it to work. Policies will not work until those who put it there themselves live by it.
It is the consensus of opinion holders that year 2025 is full of high stakes that will bring incredible development in the state. Thus, they want government at all levels, private sectors and citizens to collectively and individually step up to chart their destinies for good of the state and by extension the country. In Benin, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
And now we join Goodluck Enaini, also in Benin, for more updates. Hello, Goodluck. You can go ahead, tell us more on this.
Thank you, studio. Right, I'm standing at Ramat Park here in Benin City, and this happens to be the place where the present governor, Governor Okpewole, flagged off the commencement of the building construction of the overhead bridge. That is popularly known as the bridge over in this place. Everyone here in Edo State is expectant. They believe the year 2025 will be a year for prosperity. They are highly expectant. The spirit is high. They are very, they are expectant. Now, with the level of governance in the state and the smooth takeoff of the new administration, they believe that road construction will be as seamless They will enjoy road construction, good roads. There's going to be a good attention will be paid to education. There's going to be good governance in church. They also welcome the initiative of Mr. President, giving a backing to the local government autonomy, believing that with that in place, development can trickle to the grassroots, which is the largest part of governance they have here in Edo State. Edo State is popularly agrarian, and Edo State government has also given a large portion of its budget in 2025 to agriculture. That is why when the governor signed the appropriation into law, the budget was shot up from the initial 206 billion to 605 billion to 675 billion naira. Now, on health, the citizens are also optimistic that the year 2025 will be a good year for them because of what the governor has put in place, especially in terms of health. He is not throwing away what the former governor did. He is taking up from that end the rebuilding of the Stella Ambassador Hospital, as well as the setting up and complementing the primary healthcare centers across the state. In short, what is happening now in Edo could be described as a wake-up to a new reality. Like, for instance, the traditional institutions have been given their place of their pride of place. The Oba of Benin is now fully in charge. The Igue festival is on. It was celebrated, concluded yesterday, and in fact, it was a thing to behold. Everybody in Edo State is happy. We are expectant. They are ready for the year 2025, promising that it's going to usher in goodies for the people of Edo State. And from NTA Benin Network Center, we are wishing everyone in Nigeria a prosperous, happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Good luck. And I think Iselugbe is in order in this regard.
Iselugbe.
All right, thank you very much. Good luck for that update. We'll now be heading to Maiduguri for more reports, and Abubakar is standing by. Okay, I understand Maiduguri is not ready. We now continue with the news. Nigeria reaffirms its commitment to peace and stability in West Africa and is committed and is concerned about recent statements from Nigeria's National Council President, that is Niger's National Council President Abdurrahman Chani. Minister of Foreign Affairs Yusuf Tuga, in a statement, expressed Nigeria's readiness to engage in dialogue as the foundation for sustainable solutions and will not take any actions that undermine Niger's sovereignty and security. Nigeria and Niger, as neighboring countries and brothers, share deep historical, cultural, and economic ties, according to the Foreign Affairs Minister. To this end, Yusuf Tuga reaffirms Nigeria's commitment to respecting Niger's sovereignty and territorial integrity per ECOWAS principles. The statement further extends invitation to Niger's leaders to engage in constructive dialogue to address shared mutual concerns. Consequently, the minister is urging regional and international partners to support the reconciliation and stability efforts instead of exacerbating divisions, thereby working together towards a more prosperous and stable future in the region. We take a break now. The news continues in a moment. Please stay tuned.
From the Atlantic across the savannah to the Sahara.
All right, Abubakar is now ready for more reports from our Maiduguri Network Center. Hello, Abubakar.
To Ifoma, and thank you for joining us. The need for government drastic measures and collaborative efforts among key economic players to address the current economic crisis in the country takes center stage at the International Conference for Mitigating Economic Downturn in Nigeria held in Maiduguri. The conference, organized by Imam Malik Islamic Center, had members of the academia and other relevant stakeholders in attendance. Kaigama Mustafa completes the story.
The conference team Islamic Solutions for Mitigating Economic Downturn in Nigeria brought together stakeholders to identify the economic problems confronting the nation and the way forward. The participants listed unequal distribution of resources, lack of trust between the poor, rich and those in power, as well as non-payments of zakat and poor utilization of resources are some of the factors contributing to the economic hardship. They identified strict adherence to the Islamic jurisprudence of justice and fair play as the way out of the challenges in Nigeria and beyond.
Islam has provided this solution, and many non-Muslim countries have adopted it, and they have succeeded.
Borno State government says for bills have been put in place to provide equal opportunities to education to all categories of children with establishment of Sangaya Education Boards. Governor Babagana Umar Zulum, represented by the Permanent Secretary Administration, maintained that the board was established to ensure that beggars are off the streets.
Islamic scholars to come together and advise government on the appropriate ways of how to go about reforming the system.
The Imam Malik Islamic Center, established in 1996 by philanthropist Tijani Bolori, is to promote education and produce excellent students in different fields of study. In Maiduguri, Kaigama Mustafa, NTA News.
162 women and girls have graduated from the Second Chance Women Girls Skill Acquisition School in Bolori in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital, with each person expected to receive empowerment as well as financial packages. The program is an initiative of Borno State government carried out through the Ministry of Education, Science, Technology and Innovation. The report.
These women, many of whom have been displaced, denied education and stripped of their livelihoods by the insurgency, found new beginnings through comprehensive skill acquisition training in various trades. Established by Borno State government under the Ministry of Education, Science, Technology and Innovation, the school is a lifeline for women and girls, a vital step towards economic empowerment. Commissioner for Education, Lawan Abo Kilby, while commending the initiative in fostering societal growth, announced that in addition to startup packages, 15 million naira has been set aside for distribution to the graduates in Maiduguri and their counterparts in Bama.
Our visionary governor, he saw that given a second chance, formal education was not just good enough, and the skills component was introduced. And this school, which is the Second Chance Women/Girls Entrepreneurship School, was conceived. And Alhamdulillah, you are the second set of graduates.
The second phase of the school graduation and empowerment initiative received further support from the Multi-Aid Charity Initiative led by Dr. Falmata Zulum, which through the organization's director, Mariam Gimba, each graduate received 300 starter packs and a cash grant of 50,000 naira. Following the ceremony, the graduates received their startup packages and certificates, expressing gratitude for the life-changing opportunity.
Let us at this point return to Ogochukwuka in Abuja. Harris wishing you all a prosperous 2025 in advance.
Thank you, Abubakar, and Happy New Year in advance as well. Empowered by edge technology and state-of-the-art platforms, the Nigerian Air Force is redefining air defense, safeguarding Nigeria's sovereignty and territorial integrity with precision and innovation. President Bola Tinubu, in his 2025 appropriation bill, earmarked 4.91 trillion naira to the defense sector, which will ultimately have a multiplier effect on the nation's defense space. In this report, defense correspondent Olajide Bello x-rays the Nigerian Air Force achievements in the year 2024.
November go from 913, Charlie 130, requesting gesture for Makodi.
with renewed vigor to fortify national security and inspire a resilient Air Force ready to meet with Nigeria's air power demand. The Chief of the Air Staff, on assumption of office, ran a detailed scan on NAF activities in the areas of operations, logistics, engineering and administration, with priority on aircraft operations with a view to enhance efficiency and effectiveness.
I've had the T-129 attack helicopters, which we have deployed Operation Delta Safe, and since deployment a couple of months back, I've had a very positive impact in that theater of operations as a result of the injection of these helicopters, because of what they are bringing on board: new technology, precision guided weapons with ability to carry out intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance that really make the conduct of operations more effective and more efficient.
The Nigerian Air Force has enhanced its combat operations with advanced training, integration of unmanned aerial vehicle with precision weaponry, new platforms, infrastructure upgrades, improved base defense intelligence integration to enhance operational efficiency and high premium on safety standards.
The M346 has already been procured. We are just waiting for the first deliveries to come into the inventory of Nigerian Air Force, and the federal government procured 24 of these airplanes for the Nigerian Air Force.
Overhauling of airfield infrastructure like Kaduna Military Airfield, which plays significant role to air component of the Joint Task Force Northwest Operation Wild Punch, with instrument landing system, distant measuring equipment, comprehensive runway lighting system, is with a view to ensure round-the-clock air operations. Adoption of predictive maintenance culture has seen many grounded platforms brought back to flying status, and also the establishment of an intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance maintenance workshop.
In the past, we send the camera out, can take 6 months before this camera comes back. Within that period, you cannot have ISR function for that particular platform. But now, within this, we can carry out this maintenance in our workshop, and the camera goes back on board the airplane, and then it continues flying.
The 22nd Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, is reiterating the NAV's commitment to providing superior air support and intelligence with a view to combating insecurity to the barest in the country. Olajide Bello, NTA News.
Thank you, Olajide. We'll now be going to our Enugu Network Center. Chika Okuri has the next set of reports.
Of the season from Enugu Network Center, now the news. The APC faithful from the 260 political wards in Enugu State, in the spirit of the season, gathered at Abuja in Nkano West local government area at the instance of the Minister of Science and Innovation, Uche Nnaji. Chimawoke Ogu reports that the meeting was to retrospect and chart the progress of the party in 2025.
The annual meeting of the 260 wards of All Progressives Congress APC in Enugu is geared towards achieving an all-inclusive participation of party faithfuls, providing the opportunity to harmonize and improve welfare and initiate better marketing models for wider acceptance of the party in Enugu State.
It affords us the opportunity to mingle with our local populace. Also celebrate the leadership of this nation, because what we have today is a leader that have focus and direction.
Our purpose is to offer an alternative political platform of choice.
Stakeholders of the party maintained unity domiciled in the party has brought tremendous growth. They thanked the party leader for his quality representation and developmental strides, which they say has improved the welfare and included members in leadership positions in the country.
I believe that this will be a tonic in the political development of APC in Enugu State and in Nigeria as a whole. Our state chairman, Honorable Ugochukwu Agbala, is doing marvelously in organizing the party in the states.
Members of the party are optimistic that APC will take over governance in the state in 2027, while urging party faithfuls in the grassroots to remain consistent in promoting APC in their locality and beyond. In Enugu, Chimaroke Ugu, NTA News.
The tradition of taking inventory at the end of the year helps in taking the boss rightly with the ultimate intention to strengthen areas of advantages and menaces where necessary for a better and prosperous year ahead. Based on the foregoing, our correspondent interacted with some Nigerians in the southeast region on their perspectives of the year under review and projections into the forthcoming 2025.
Since life is an adventure filled with twists and turns, the year 2024 came with its gains and losses. It may not have been a gravy train for the entire nation, Nigeria, but there are pointers to salient achievements. Although the 2023 adjustment in the fuel pump price appears to be the most challenging for the leaders and the led, analysts say government's reforms in priority sectors of infrastructure, energy, agriculture, social investment schemes, and civil service were articulated to help move away from being a consuming to producing nation in the nearest future.
Things are difficult in a way, but the people in leadership are doing their best to reset Nigeria, our country.
His Excellency the Governor have really touched the lives of many people, especially the civil servants. Salaries are received as and when due.
It makes agri to be very attractive. The state have become.
Considering the layout of the 2025 budgetary provision at different levels of government, there are compelling views that proper implementation could reset the country and put it on a pedestal of economic rejuvenation in a matter of months.
They are working on the project. Let them ensure timely release of the budget and make sure that the budgetary provisions are implemented.
But people must learn to be patient, must know how to support the leadership.
If the cause of growth is a two-lane traffic, concerned parties are expected to play their part diligently without undermining any effort to herald a more peaceful and progressive nation in 2025.
That's our contribution from Enugu Network Center, and the news continues in Abuja with Ogochukwuka. Ogochukwu, hi.
Thank you, Chika. And that concludes Nationwide today. Many thanks for watching. Do have a prosperous new year.